Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom,
I'm Mike.
and today we're cracking open a new bottle of Redemption High Rye Bourbon. So we had the straight rye and we had the regular bourbon from these guys. So this is a 92 proof. We got it for $27.99. It is made at the Redemption Barrel Company, I guess, but it actually has MGP juice inside, or Rawson Squib, as they're now known to be. But the uniqueness of this one is it has a unique bash bill of 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. It said it was aged a minimum of 1 year. It's bottled back in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. And I will say that, as you can see how wet this is, every Redemption we've had so far, and it's been the only bottle, and I don't know if it's because they fill them so much or it has such a little neck, that the cork ends up rotting and falling apart in my drink. So I'm going to give it a C- on cork placement right off the bat, just for that reason. Because we've already had one that disintegrated and I had to do it, and we've changed it, right? But then it's still like there's issues with it. I don't know why. None of the other bottles do that, but like maybe because they fill it so much, so good for them for that.
We have enough corks.
It gets soggy, and it's such a tight cork. So now when I put it back in, it like shreds.
Well, actually, what might happen is because it's now not sitting in liquid,
it dries out, and then when you take it out next time, there's little particles floating in your drink all the time. So I don't know. That's why they say don't store your whiskey laying down like a wine and keep it wet, because the whiskey will eat through the cork, and then it doesn't work as good. So, but I have not tried this one yet.
It's a quick nose.
Quick like that?
Well, sometimes we got to sit here and like.
Yeah, but when you say quick nose, though, but I'm thinking in my head, okay, so it's not bringing me the nose I want. It's kind of just bringing me an ethanol smell. It's not.
No.
It's not so much bringing me batter or anything like that right off the bat. You're not.
It's a light. It's very light.
You can tell me, what are you smelling in?
A light batter.
It's like an ethanol, but you're smelling alcohol.
No.
You're not smelling it. There's no batter.
It's like. Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't get it right off the bat. I don't. Like sometimes they scream out of the glass.
No, it didn't.
This one's not screaming by any means.
But and it has that. Yeah, it has like a little rye hint to it in the taste.
Is that subliminal? Because I told you it was a high rye.
No, it has that taste.
No, I'm not getting. You talking mint?
Not a mint. It just has that like.
Because if that's the case, like Old flavor. Granddad is a high rye bourbon. It's got like 32% bourbon.
I don't get that. You get more of a sparkle out of that one too.
Well, it's also 114 proof, but I'm just saying I'm just for reference sake. I just want to I don't know how much of it was I'm not getting any of the. I would 100% call this a bourbon because it is a bourbon.
No,
but I didn't actually on the first little sip. Sometimes the high rye ones. You get like the peppery pop rocky feeling. I got zero of that on my first sip.
You're right. You get
zero of that, and that's usually what I get when I'm doing a high rye bourbon.
Yeah, you are correct, but yeah, it doesn't have that. There's just something different about it, and I can't put my finger on it right this second. The nose is coming around to. It's not a screaming batter nose though.
No, and I'm gonna guess this is opening up. There was
92 proof.
The funny thing is that on that taste, 92 proof. On that taste right there was a right on the very finish after I swallowed, and right at the tail end there was a taste, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what it was yet. I wanted to attribute it to like wood, but
I don't know if I'm going with wood.
I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to. I'm just trying to think.
It's a pretty easy drinker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not bad tasting.
Mm-mm.
It was $25. It's not badly priced. if you're
I
expecting,
like this more than what I remember of the regular Redemption Bourbon. What I remember, we haven't done it in a million
haven't
years
done
ago. It's up there. There's not much left of it, but
is
this
that
brings
80 proof?
I don't know. This brings a little more spice to the table, I thinking.
This was like it said what pre-prohibition or something.
Well, this one's pre-prohibition too.
Is that there? Is that there?
That's probably
claim
just
to
their
fame?
claim to fame, right?
What's the proof?
I don't know. I'm looking for that.
What do you?
I think that says 88. I need better readers. Yeah, that says 88. No, look at it. It's like chicken scratch rating.
It's the same color as the bottle.
Yeah, and it's like
Pour it.
chicken scratch rating.
See
You want
what-
to you want
yeah,
to
but
you want to bring them
Might
back?
as well see.
All right.
Well, if you look above, it says 44. So 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 is 8.
Well, I was trying to find it first of all because I was like batch number.
Yeah.
I mean, what
It's good to give him shit.
do you want it? You want
why not?
compare? All right. Well,
Where's that going?
We haven't been. He's over here yelling at me. We got to step it up, speed up the game, speed them up. Every time we do these,
Well,
it's gonna
because
go.
that cork will fit in there pretty
It's
soon.
gonna go longer.
We'll see if there's a difference.
Yeah, I'm good.
It should be a little in proof, I guess, but
Far be it for me to
Not-
say no. That's not gonna last.
that's right. That cork will go in that cork.
Well, no, we'll see if maybe that one will hold. I don't know.
Take a note. That cork will be in that cork, and
That cork just went in this bottle because I just had a wine cork in there forever, and someone's seen it. It's like, why don't we put a different cork in it?
yeah, well,
One of the things, if you do have a collection, I do save all my corks, so eventually you find one that fits. But
if you take the time.
if you take the
Someone
time,
else is so busy.
I already had it in there. I had a cork in there. And it didn't matter to me.
It looked like ass.
Oh, there you go. Look at how pretty this cork is. This is brought to you courtesy of Mike. I hope you enjoyed a cork. That's the best looking cork I've ever seen right there. I'm not really.
The nose jumps out a little more in this one, but we've had it in the glass a little long, and then we took a sip.
We got to change terminology with jumps out. There is no jumping out of anything on this one. Like
Let's just say it's okay. That's my term.
yeah.
Be that how it may.
But there's some that jumps out at you. These you're struggling to get a nose on either one of these two.
It's okay. It's stronger than that one right now. And then I gotta hit my nose.
This only has a smell.
I do remember when we
Just
did this,
something
though, there was not we weren't like
Mm-mm.
out of control saying I'd go run out and get this.
I do remember Jimmy saying, "Really?" I remember it being really good.
$27.99.
That's what that was too. I think it was the same price.
Yeah. I thought
No,
looked like
I
a
remember
four.
when I did it because Jimmy's like, "Really?" I remember. You know what? I kind of like we just had a discussion online with a couple other people. It reminds me of what I said about the Bullet Bourbon, where it's good for $27. It's good, but you know, do I think like say Old Forester 100 for $25 brings a lot more? Yes, it does.
I almost go to say Bird Dog might bring a little more than this.
No, I don't know about that, but I hear what you're saying because
It
doesn't bring a ton of flavor.
No, I don't even know if this would be a good mix.
It's just kind of it's not bringing so much
I mean,
flavor.
you know, you're gonna say whiskey and Coke. I don't think this is gonna. I don't think you'd be like fill that to the rim and splash Coke to get that.
No, this brings me back to when we first started and we were drinking okay bourbons, but they weren't lighting us up in any way.
Yeah,
There was no
yeah.
magical feeling, and that's kind of where these bring me. And I said it when we did this one, and I just drank it again, and it brings me there. I think I get more aggression and more flavor out of Evan Williams bottled and Mon.
Oh, by far.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's
But
just,
again, I just threw Bird Dog out there,
And I don't
that's the
disagree with that, 'cause
the
it's-
first one we did,
right.
was a
the
little higher.
proof, right?
It
brings
that nose came around. I don't know.
not even nose, like the taste,
No,
like
It's
it
an
is-
easy drinker.
this
But-
brings like a watered down version
Mhm.
of a bourbon to me. It
I-
seems very thin, very
Yeah.
non-complex.
So if they had a barrel strength, then that would be. Where would that bring us? But I haven't seen one. So I don't know
no,
if they do.
So, I mean, again, they're not bad, and for $30, it's not bad. What did we just do the
but
other?
for $30, we have better.
We definitely do have better, and that's kind of where I was going. We just did well. It's in the same realm of like the Redneck Riviera that we just did too. It's just okay. They're not anything that's gonna tickle
No,
your fancy
no.
in any way. You know what I mean? Like,
but they were putting out for a cause.
correct. At least that had something behind it. I mean, again, I'm not
What is the
shitting on
Woodford
these guys
flavor?
by any means, but it's just not the what?
Woodford. What is
Woodford's like 44, but this is what's
Oh.
that kind of. But Woodford brings
it?
more
Way
flavor.
And yes, it does.
You know what I mean? And not more complexity, but it's the same smoothness.
It is, yeah.
But they definitely usually bring that really bourbon-esque.
So
I'm not
guess,
even getting like a caramel out of this. It's just very weak. A hint of any of them flavors. Like you're getting bourbon-esque, but you're not getting like remember Old Granddad, the original, not even 114, the original Old Granddad.
You can get Old Granddad right
Or
now,
Old
not
Tub,
114.
like Old Tub, would,
Yeah, that
like
was a different flavor.
they just, but that was a high
didn't stick
rye.
around long.
Well, I drank that one. I actually like that one, but that actually brought like it came at you. You know what I mean? This is like soft and gentle. There's nothing offensive about it.
No,
but it's nothing like
it might be.
Oh, you got to try this about it.
No,
either.
yeah, I wouldn't go there. But
No.
again, this might be your dad's favorite. You know what I mean? Because it's reasonable and it's easy.
Crushable. You can just
Well, we say
put
that.
this in a paper bag. Yeah, like this is it's crushable.
That's not every Joe is like that.
But true.
Nope. Hey, Bear Rabbit.
It's bringing me. That's what it's bringing me to. Like it's.
I'm not really disagreeing.
Very drinkable, but it's very watered down. I'd love to see a cast version to see what it actually tastes like. You know what I mean? Because if you go like Elijah Craig small batch or the 1792 small batch, it's bringing the pain. Like it's bringing some decent flavors along with that for a cheap price.
It's growing. It's growing, but
again, not bad.
Again, if you started with
$27, not bad.
Right.
Would this be one I recommend to someone? Like you got to go get this? No.
No, you're right. It would.
You
not
know,
be.
that would
I would
need to have on the
else.
shelf because it's something different. But I wouldn't ever tell anyone like, "Oh, you got to try Redemption." So far, we've tried 3 of them, and they've all been okay.
Because again, even if they're a mixer, that's not. I don't think it's going to make a good mixer.
I almost want to try Jack and Coke again because I never got banana before when I drank Jack, and now would you get it? I don't know. It's just one of them things. You want to see it? Leave a comment down below. It's just one of them things. I never got banana when I was doing shots of Jack and stuff.
I'll be honest though. The nose in the new one,
I like everything about the new one better. It brings a little bit more spice, a little bit more flavor,
and it's coming around. It's to me. It's again. Don't say it's not a Weller, but it is. No. It's better than that one to me.
No.
Same price. I would go.
I only said that because it's not jumping out of the glass. But no, I agree. This one, if you're going to buy one,
it's more vanilla-esque. And yes.
If you're going to buy one of the two, they're the same price. I 100% get the High Rye one again.
I agree.
This one is just brings me back to the. I think we had plastic bottles. I think Henry McKenna would beat it, or definitely the
Ezra Brooks.
Ezra would crush this. It would bring a lot more of the flavor.
For the money, really
you can get a handle for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean when we get into Ezra. So.
And Ezra 99 is even a step up, even nicer.
It would have been better in proof, better in everything, and it's just so much more flavor. So there you go.
So there's 2 alternative recommendations, I guess, that are cheaper in price and probably bring you a little more.
I kind of find myself trying to pacify not so much these people, but like I don't want to just crap on because I mean someone put their hard but in all reality, it is good for the price if you want to try it, give it. But we just named 10 better ones out there for less money.
This one's better than this.
It is. So that's our personal opinion. Leave a comment down below if you agree, disagree, or
especially
just tell us to shut up. Doesn't even matter. Just leave a comment down below. We greatly appreciate it. But we went on long enough with this one, though.
I agree.
So it is coming around. Hopefully, this does open up. This one never really changed. This one's kind of stayed the same.
Dry glasses. The nose is you can get a little bit.
But it never developed into something better.
But it wasn't
kind of what
it was. 80 something, 88.
There you go. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe. Not bad. Not great.